Jim Jordan's march to take over the convention building started as a pub coup, but deviated towards Sesame Street. After vote, puppet Drakula, who taught children number of days, missed wisdom of count. Former Speaker Nancy Pelosi cynically stated that Republicans should take the math lesson and learn to count. After second round, Jordan threw the towel on his stool around corner no more. Instead, he approved the extension of the mandate and authority of temporary Speaker Patrick McHenry until someone found another solution. However, consensus maker Jim Jordan was a short-lived phenomenon. The spirit of violence revolves around him. House of Representatives Republicans held a closed conference to discuss the issue. The last speaker, Ghost Kevin McCarthy, was trying to create order, but it was not clear what this order would be or what authority he applied for. Assassin Matt Gaetz stood up to answer him. Sitting. Bad vows were flying back and forth. If you don't sit down, it'll take you down, said Representative Mike Bost to Gaetz. However, the person exposed to TKO was McHenry. Jordan had neglected to count once again. His followers did not follow him. This is the biggest FU I have ever seen for Republican voters, said Jordan's horny advocate, Representative Jim Banks. Another supporter, head Jordan's Fair-Right Freedom Group and won the Crime Partners conspiracy on January 6. Representative Scott Perry denied control McHenry gambling. "I'll stay with Mr. Jordan until the end," he said. The collapse came quickly and McHenry denied this honor. Will Senator Mitt Romney take the dictionary? He explained that would not be a candidate for re-election. While he was heading the assembly, could also sit in the Senate. But there was a book from Atlantic that McKay Coppins wrote about him and Romney swam the skin of each Republican leader with act of telling a delayed truth. Why would he accept his candidacy to head hell anyway? What about Arnold Schwarzenegger? Would former California Governor Whipping Life Lessons Guide be willing to lift dead weights of House of Representatives? Other possibilities of Deus ex machina were even less believable. These scenarios were more imaginative than the player selection during the players' strike. Democratic Assembly leaders, who are right next to the Republican chaos, have long believed that Gaetz has always been Jordan's catclaw, after pure experts blamed Unity Democrats for confusion of Republicans, and even attributed it to identity policies. Democratic leader Hakeem Jeffries suggested a two-party coalition when separatist Republicans wanted to reach an agreement in practice. But until birth Age of Aquarius, Democrats cannot do anything but watch dissent Republicans. Help Israel? Border security? The world crisis remains in the second plan alongside the insignificant vengeance of Republican conflicts. Steve Bannon instructed his audience in War Room podcast to target the office of Representative.